Okay, so I am getting ready to head out, and I was going to finish the JavaScript 30 assignment, but I have it saved on my computer here in my office, and I'm not going to take my office computer. So I want to show you another reason as to why GitHub is a very useful tool to continue to build, work on assignments, especially if you go back and forth between computers. So I'm in GitHub, and I'm going to go to the repository that we've been working on, which is, you've remember seeing it, autumn 2019. And this is the JavaScript class. So this is whenever I mucked up the other day, and I need you guys' help. So let's go ahead and go back, and I'm just going to create another folder. So to create a new folder, you got to create a new file. And I'm going to name this one the JavaScript 30. Okay. And to create a new folder in GitHub, you have to have a file in it. I cannot create a empty folder. So to make a new file, so there's something in this folder, I do the /, which is the same button as the question mark, and it creates a new box like that. And I just name it empty. And I'd leave this alone, just create empty file, and then I commit new file. Okay. So now if I go back to autumn 19, I just have a folder for the HTML class, the JavaScript 1 class, and the JavaScript 30. If you wanted to put your JavaScript 30 and JavaScript 1, that's fine. That's just how I did mine. So what I'm going to do now, so I'll have access to the code that I was working on last night and be able to finish the last, looks like 3 assignments, is if my computer doesn't freeze on me. Okay, don't freeze. I'm going to open up JavaScript 30, and I'm going to upload files. I know sometimes the download button appears and sometimes it don't. It's really irrelevant for this practice, but just as a heads up, I don't know why. I don't know what's different, why sometimes it appears, sometimes it doesn't, but we're going to be uploading anyways. So upload, and I'm going to find the files that I'm working on, which was this one. And so you'll see that I have my HTML file, and then have the notes that I was working on. They're just basic text editor notes. So I can drag it over. And so those 3 files went over. I just put added files, just added files. So then I can put something more extensive on it. Added the files working on plus the notes from exercises 1 through 5. I'm going to commit. Okay, so now if I go back in the JavaScript 30, and then I can go to the name of the file, and there it is. When I close this out, just so you can see how this works. This is the file that I still had open from last night. Okay, so I got VS Code closed out. The simplest way until you get used to using GitHub Desktop, which is this right here. Oh, sometimes my VS Code is updating. Would be to, what's it going to do? Okay. So what I'm going to do, just because it's the easiest way until we start going over desktop, I don't want to talk about that just yet. I'm going to copy it, or you can manually select it all, but copy is a lot easier. Open up VS Code. Yeah, I didn't close it out, but say I didn't close it out when I closed up VS Code earlier. But if I'm in a new computer, if I'm taking my laptop and I'm working out of a coffee shop or something somewhere, I can just go up to github.com and pull this up and copy it and paste it in there. And then just when I'm done, I can move it over. I can re-upload it until we get to the point where you can do it more seamlessly. But this is an easier way to make sure you have access to all your files if we're going to be working in different computers. So that's all on this one.